Social media, everyone has it. I started at the age of 14, and when I just started, I had 8 friends and they were all classmates. Now I have over 4 accounts and more than 400 friends, and it keeps growing every day. Now my friends consist of old friends, new friends, forgotten friends, colleagues, family, classmates, random people, and girls. Very cute girls. Who would have thought that it would get such an important role in my life? I like a party once in a while, and it's starting to show on my Facebook. This is Steven, and here's Charlie, and this is Jeff. We're both studying photography. And here we have Gabriel, drunk as always. And of course we have Pete. That's the guy up front there, looking like a retard. This picture was shot at his birthday. That day we decided, after getting wasted in a bar, that it was time to hit the club. To start one of our favorite hobbies, chasing girls. A few beers and some girls later, I decided to leave my friends and check out the rest of the club. I grabbed another beer and I started to dance with this girl, and the moment we got closer to each other, I peeked over her shoulder. Suddenly, I looked right into the eyes of the most wonderful girl I'd ever seen. After 23 years, something happened that I never believed in. Love at first sight. I walked up to her immediately to dance with her, and before I knew what happened, I was locked in the most passionate kiss I'd ever had. I took her out of the dancing area and we started to talk. She was an American, she studied fashion and worked as a model. We talked about art, about music, about our youth. We just matched. So I asked her number, to which she responded, "You're never gonna call me, I live in Virginia." But she kindly took my telephone and she added herself as my friend on Facebook. At that moment, I realized that it was getting late and the club was probably about to close. So I told her I needed to see where my friends were, and she decided to do the same. So we kissed goodbye, just in case we wouldn't see each other anymore, and we left. The next morning, I woke up on Pete's couch, and despite of the huge hangover I had, I immediately grabbed the phone to check my Facebook. But not a single sign of her. Because I felt even worse after sleeping on the couch, I got up, I took the tram home, and when I got home, I lay down on my bed for the rest of the day. But something changed in me, and I started to notice that I systematically went to her Facebook page to see if there was any sign. And I couldn't get her face out of my head. Normally I would have forgotten her face the next morning. With this girl it was different. I felt sad inside, but suddenly I realized I was in love. In the middle of the night I heard a sound. She accepted me on Facebook and left me the message that she had a great night with me, but she already got back to the States. At that moment I felt I could challenge the whole world, but I was still lying in my bed and maybe it was a better idea to just go to sleep. I got up early and she was still awake, so we talked again. When she went to bed I started to look at her pictures, and suddenly time flew by. The next morning she was gone. Her account seemed to be deactivated, all her photos, all our conversations, gone. I wanted to scream, I wanted to cry, it all seemed like such a beautiful dream. That day I changed, I got depressed, I wanted to get out, I wanted to be on top of the world again. Suddenly life didn't seem to give me what I wanted. My friends noticed my weird behavior and decided to take me on a boys' night out. I didn't care. Even the girls didn't interest me anymore. When I got home, it somehow didn't even feel like home anymore. I just wanted to feel love, to give love, and just be out there. But at that point, I decided I had to follow my guts and I had to get out. This is what I did. I got on my bike, I got to the train station, got a ticket to Berlin, and before I knew it, I was on the train. On board, suddenly something fell off my shoulders and I looked at the person next to me. It was a girl, a pretty good looking one too. Her name was Sarah, she was an actress. She was on her way to Berlin because she wanted to get out just like me. So we started a talk and somehow we just clicked.